delicious recipe, of course, in a crock pot. You just put it in there, leave it in there, and you know something? When it's done, you have a delicious dish. I have a pork strap in salsa morita that I know that you guys are going to love and enjoy. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. My ingredients: I have table salt, granulated onion, garlic cloves, vinegar, tomatoes, our chili morita, and of course our pork strap. This is everything we need to make this delicious dish. I'm sure that you guys are going to love it. So let's get started. I'm gonna start preparing the sauce for my meat. I have 3 tomatoes and I'm going to add 6 morita chilies. We're gonna go ahead and rinse them very good. I'm gonna add them here to my plate, and let's go to the sink and just rinse every single one very good through running water. We wanna make sure that we rinse our tomatoes and our morita chilies. These are completely done. And now let's make that delicious sauce. Okay, here I have my blender. I'm going to go ahead and add my tomatoes just like this. We don't need to cook them. I'm going to add my morita chilies and the spices. I have here the garlic cloves. I'm adding my salt, adding my onion powder, and my vinegar. This is everything we're gonna add, and we're gonna go ahead and blend it completely. We wanna make sure that everything is really nice and blended. This is just gonna give it a delicious flavor. Okay, this is the time where we're gonna go ahead and taste it to see if we need to add a little more salt. To my tasting, this is just fine. Okay, now I am ready to continue with my meat, pork loin. I'm gonna go ahead and just rinse it out very good. This is how I rub it with my hands through running water, and this is completely done. Now I am ready to start slicing it, cutting it in little squares about 2 inches. But first, let's cut it right just like this. We're gonna cut 4 pieces out of this pork loin, and then we're gonna cut it in little squares just like this. My squares are gonna be about 2 inches, but remember, you could cut them as big or as small as you want. This is the way I prepare it here at home, so that all that delicious sauce really penetrate inside the meat. Look at this. Okay, this is how I'm gonna cut the rest of the pieces, and once I'm completely done, I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my pressure cooker pan. I'm gonna go ahead, add everything in here. Everything is now in here. Now I'm gonna add the sauce right on the top. We wanna make sure that we add the sauce on the top and then mix it completely. We want every single piece to be covered in this delicious sauce, morita sauce. Okay, let's mix it around, making sure that we cover every single piece of meat. Just like this. Take your time. Let's cover everything completely. Look at this. Let me show it to you so that you could see that every little piece is completely covered with this delicious morita sauce. Okay, this is completely done. Let's go to my second kitchen and where I have my pressure cooker, and let's add it in there. This is my second kitchen and it's outdoors, and here's my machine. I'm gonna go ahead and add it in here. I'm gonna cover it just like this. If you have one pressure cooker, I mean, this is amazing. Your food cooks really fast, and it's pressure cooked, so it cooks really evenly. I'm gonna go ahead and push meat, and then I'm gonna have the time, 2 hours and a half, and I'm gonna just push the button where it says pressure cook, and I'm just gonna let it be. I'm gonna step away, and I'll see you back in about 2 hours and a half to see how this is doing. But this is completely done. You put everything in here, and then when it's done, it's done. Okay, this is already in low. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn the little knob on the top to release all that pressure. Make sure that you don't get burned, okay? I'm just gonna wait until no more pressure comes out. Okay, this is done. Let me open it and let's see. It's already smelling delicious. I could already smell the delicious flavors. Okay, this is done. Let's take it inside. Let's start preparing our presentation. Well, here I have everything in here, and I'm going to start taking the little pieces out so that you could see how tender and how juicy this meat comes out. Look at this. I'm just getting a couple pieces, and I want to show you how soft they are. You just push on them and they start coming apart. Okay, I'm going to continue getting the rest of the little pieces into this plate. Look at this. This just looks amazing, and it smells fabulous. I'm sure that this is going to taste delicious. I can't wait for the presentation, and I can't wait to taste it. With my fork, I'm going to show you how soft, how tender the meat is. Look at this. Once you start poking on it, it really comes apart, and it's very, very juicy. My mouth is getting watery, and you know something, my friends, I just can't wait to taste it. So I'll see you in a little bit, but I wanted to show you this. Look how soft the pieces of meat are. Okay, I am ready for the presentation, and I'll see you back in a little bit. My friends, I am completely done with this delicious meat in salsa morita. I know that you guys are going to love it, but you know this is the part I love, I enjoy, and I really look forward to tasting my recipes. The meat is so tender that with the fork, it really pulls apart. Let me taste the meat by itself. Excuse me. You know something? It's so soft, so tender. This is just perfection. Let me try it with this rice. You already have this rice in my channel. Parsley rice. I hope you can make it and combine it with this delicious meat. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. It came out delicious. And with the cucumber lemonade, well, this is perfection. If you like and love my recipe, please don't forget to subscribe, give me thumbs up, share my video on social media so more people get to know Cooking with Gloria. Share it with your neighbors, with your friends, with your relatives. Thank you so much. Really. Thank you so much for being here, playing my video, watching it from start to end. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to push the notification bell. So every time I make a new recipe, yes, you are going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying this delicious recipe. Bye-bye.